Hi there, it's Donna from Taffy Crafting, and today, as part of the Stamp Around UK YouTube video hop, we are using our favourite DSP, and I have chosen Hydrangea Haven. I'm going to try and show you that in the, this is in the mini catalogue at the moment. A really lovely spring type paper. So in the catalogue, in the mini catalogue, this is on page 19. I have got some of these catalogues left. So if you are a UK non-Stampin' Up demonstrator, I can send one of these in the post to you. It's not Hydrangea Haven at all, it's Hydrangea Hill. And the designer series paper is called Hydrangea Hill. The suite is called Hydrangea Hill. The stamp is called Hydrangea Haven. Get it right. And this is probably my current favourite paper. To be honest, it changes every day what my favourite paper is. So as I said, this is part of the Stamp Around UK hop. So all of the other participants in this YouTube hop, their links are in the description bar below. So please pop over and have a look at their YouTube videos and see what they've made for with their favourite DSP. Anyway, so this is my favourite paper. Just a really quick look. I've got the teeny tiniest bit left of my favourite part of that suite. I haven't used the dies as much as I thought I would, so I need to get using those. And this just lovely, lovely floral. So if you like flowers and you like hydrangeas, look at all those there. Isn't that pretty? I'll show you what I'm going to be using today. So the bits that I've chosen, I've got a piece of petal pink card, which I'm going to trim down in a second. And the bits that I've chosen, I've gone for this one so that we can use this part to write the sentiment on. This will be a birthday card. So that measures 3 7/8 by 5 7/8. I've got two thin strips of lilac on white stripe, and they measure 7/8 of an inch by, no they don't, sorry, 1 3/8 of an inch by 5 7/8. There is a blog post that goes with this. It is underneath all of the links to the other YouTube videos. So underneath those links, you'll find the link to my blog. And then I've got 4 pieces of this pink DSP, and this measures 1 7/8 by 5 7/8, and I've got 4 of those. So before you start trimming cards and trimming paper, make sure you got enough of it to get those 4 strips. Okay, so a real mixture of colours there. So I decided to go with petal pink. I didn't want anything too bright. I did look at balmy blue. It was too bright, so I've gone with petal pink. Now we're going to trim this down. So I've already trimmed down my DSP, and this is actually take 2 of this video, as I trimmed down my card and I scored it, and the score lines were horrendous. They were all over the place. I'm filming this quite late in the day. It's been a full-on day working, still working from home, and I think I might have disengaged my brain. So let's put that in there at 11 inches. Like that. Just going to check that measurement there, because I don't know why it looked off, but I think it is actually, no, that is okay. I'm paranoid. Right, I'll leave that open because I want to do a bit of scoring. So the score lines for this will be at, make sure your blade is out of the way, 1.5, 3.5, 7.5, and 9.5. And then we're ready to fold and burnish. So I've got my bone folder. Now I've got this rectangle in the middle there, and I've got 2 score lines, there, so I'm going to fold those inwards. And burnish that. And then this score line here, I'm going to fold back against the other score line. Want nice crisp score lines for this. And then fold this one in. And this one will fold outwards. Like that. Far better scoring this time. Honestly, I don't know what went wrong before. You have to make sure that your card or paper is butted right up against that kind of that barrier on the trimmer, otherwise it goes wrong. So there is the basis of my card. This is nice thick cardstock, so that will stand quite nicely. So all I'm going to do now is decorate this. So I've got my piece of this piece that's going to sit in there like that with a nice border all the way around. So that's why we trimmed it down to 3 7/8 by 5 7/8, but you can trim it to a little bit smaller than that if you want to, entirely up to you. Oh, I think I might have run out of glue. Let me go and sort out my glue. Okay, so I needed a new pot of glue, although I still feel there's a little bit left in that other one, but I will battle with that later. So I prefer liquid glue for this. I know I say this on every video, but this might be the first time you're watching one of my videos. And I do prefer liquid glue for a project like this, where you're having to place a piece of DSP or card accurately, because that liquid glue just gives you a little bit of room for manoeuvre. There we are. I keep that there like that. Now, I'm going to keep my glue open because these 4 pieces are going to sit on there like that, and they're going to sit on there like that as well. So if if this is the first time that you've come across my YouTube channel, thank you so much. And if you like nice, easy to follow, no rush, detailed tutorials, why not come and subscribe? Hit the bell as well. You can be notified when I publish videos. And I'm trying to get a little bit more regular now in publishing videos. I'm having some time off work this week. So you're seeing this after the 1st of March. I'm actually filming this on the 11th of February, and I'm just coming up to some holiday time now. I'm going to have a week off work and I'm going to craft, and I'm going to get ahead with some really easy to follow tutorials. So come and give me a subscribe. Anyway, let's put this on here like that. This is on the inside now, so just take care as to where it's going. That's going to go like that. And then what we're going to do is my thinner strips, which what do I do with them? There they are. My thinner strips are going to sit on there like that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to having some time off and to craft, because I had an order, Stampin' Up order arrived this week, and I have not been able to play with it. So frustrating, but it is what it is. Move that there in there like that. So just be careful where these are going. Make sure you get them on the right panels. So this card is all about the DSP. There's not a whole load of stamping going on here. It is just about the DSP. So we've got a nice border there, like that. And then these, just want to pick up the lilac that's in the rest of the DSP. So it's the same paper, the pink is just on the other side. And finally, this last piece. And then try and get those edges to match. It does just make it look slightly better. There we go. That's actually, those colours have blended better than I thought they would. I was a bit worried about that. Okay, so what I want to create now is a band to go all the way around. So I've got some scrap of Petal Pink. I've got a little bit too much scrap of Petal Pink after ruining the first card. Before I do that, I want to create a sentiment, and I don't think I want to muck about with colours too much. I'm going to be using the Story Label Punch, and I've got the Best Years stamp set. This is a new stamp set. It's the first time that I've used it. I think it's really good. It's got lots of things on there. It's got kind of a celebratory thing, which could be for anything. Passing your exams, you know, just announced your engagement. Oh, gosh, I don't know. Just moved house. That can be used for anything. Got a Father's Day on there. Not a Mother's Day, there's another dad's one on there. Got a hello, happy birthday to you. Nice thank you ones. I love this. I think this is a really great stamp set. So I'm going to be using the happy birthday to you and hoping that that fits in my punch. So let's grab a block. There's the stamp all ready to use. Really lovely font on that. Love it. Let's see how it stamps. And I'm just going to take a piece of this. And I've got Gorgeous Grape. I could have used Highland Heather, but I think that will be too light on the Petal Pink card. Let's just tap some ink on there. I think cling stamps are really good for text, in my opinion. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Just think it needed to be a little bit darker, and that's why I went for the Gorgeous Grape. So, will it fit? Oh gosh, I hope so. Oh yes, it does. So let's get that nice and straight. Is that straight? Yeah. Now, the other thing that I want to do is just daub the outsides. So I've got a sponge dauber. Let's get that excess ink off of there. And I'm just going to very lightly pick up some Gorgeous Grape off the ink pad and just tap that on the edge, very, very gently on the edge. And it just takes the harshness of the edge of that card off, I think. It's the only way that I can describe that. It just softens it. It's going to keep it like that, no more on that. Now I need to decide how wide my band is going to be. Now the width of this sentiment, so I want my band to be probably narrower than that. So that's 1.5 inches, and I'm just going to bring my band in to probably be 1 3/8, just ever so slightly smaller. So 1 3/8. hope this goes round. So that's going to sit on there like that. I might even make this narrower. So what I'm going to do is put that there and then flip it round. And just bend that over there quite lightly, not tight at all. So we can make that a little bit shorter. I didn't measure it. I've just taken the bit that was left. That's better. So we'll put that there like that. And that will sit there, and as long as it moves, that will be fine. They'll be able to fit back on again. So I'm just going to crisp up that score line. And this one. Now we could, if we wanted to. No, that won't match. No, I think I'm just going to keep it there like that because I haven't got enough of that paper. I have got enough of that paper. There we are. We're going to put that on there. So that measures 1 3/8. So I just need to trim that down. Sorry, you know me. Change my mind all the time to 1 1/4. And to, let's go 3 7/8 because the width of the card is 4 inches. So if I go 3 7/8, we'll see if that fits. That's absolutely fine. I'm happy with that. I nearly did 3 3/4. I'm glad I didn't now. It just allows all of these patterns to tie in. Now I'm going to change my mind again. So what do we think? No, I'm going with, oh gosh, I'm going with that. I've picked up the old glue. Put that on there like that, and we'll just put that in there, like so. And I'm going to put that on there, and I'm going to put that on with dimensionals, which are over the other side of my room. And it would just raise it a little bit. Oops, I left that behind. There it is. I did, I left it behind. Let's grab that one. So our spring summer catalogue, well, it's a mini catalogue, still remains active for a little while yet, until June. I don't feel that you've missed the boat on anything. Wrap that round like that, and again I'm just going to check the measurement again of this because I'm paranoid. It's really difficult to check it when it's not stuck. I think we'll be all right. I'm going to go for it. Scared. I just want to even that up a bit. I'm going to put a bit of glue on there and wrap that over like that. Fold that over there. And we're just going to let that stick. Hopefully that will, I need to get that the right way round. I made a card the other day on a Facebook Live and it was all upside down. So embarrassing. Right, I think that has grabbed, but I would advise that you leave it a little bit longer, just to make sure that the glue has completely set. But hey, this is YouTube. I'm going to keep going. So just to open that up a little bit, slip your card inside, and it will just, there you go. There's your birthday card. Actually, I actually quite like how those horizontal and vertical lines go really well together. So there's a card, and it all holds together in the envelope, and all you need to do is just open it up, and there it is. How cute is that? So I hope you enjoyed this. Please hop over to the next video in the hop and see what they've made, and I'll be back again soon with another tutorial. I'll see you then. Bye bye.